Now we also need to change some core files. So let's start with core-site.xml. When you open this file, you will see blank file actually. You will just see maybe this tag configuration and nothing in it. All right. So we need to define this section for our environment. All right. So we'll define a variable called hadoop.tmp.dir. It basically says that Hadoop temporary directory will be this one. All right. So this is just a path and it's under our local, and we have created a new directory called hdfs/tmp. So when Hadoop runs, it creates some intermediate files, the temporary files. All right. And we are giving a location here on our machine for Hadoop to use for all temporary storage. Okay. Next, we also need file system default name. Since we have one machine node and we have a local host running, so we need to define a location on our machine where all the SDFS files will be stored. So as I told you before, Hadoop has two components, HDFS file storage and a processing engine which is MapReduce. For storage of the files, we need a location, and that location will be on Hadoop. And to define the location, we have to define something like this. So it just says that SDFS is located at localhost at this port. All right. So once you are done with this, just save the file and exit. Next, we also need to change HDFS site XML. So here we need to define the replication factor. So in Hadoop, as you might know, when the data is stored, the multiple copies of that data is made for failovers. Like if something fails, if some machine fails, then we have another machine having same data and we can just switch to that machine. So this is to protect the application and data loss. So we define here dfs.replication. This is a variable, define it exactly as it is and set a value as 1. So it says that we only need one replication because we are running it on the single machine. You can also set it to 0. So that will not affect you because you anyway working on a single machine.